Hello, people of the world. So, it's been a while since I made a video. Most of my videos recently have been cover videos. So, in this video, I wanted to talk about something very near and dear to my heart, something that for the past year or so has basically been the best thing that happened to me. Union J. They are my favorite people, basically, on the planet right now. And I've been super into them for a year. And it's about time people started listening to them. They are it. They are the real deal. So, I'm going to tell you why you should at least keep an eye out for Union J. Why you should become a fan. Why you should invest in this boy band like I have. Because they're wonderful, and I'm going to prove that to you. First things first, if you don't know who Union J are, they're a boy band from X Factor UK, 2012, last year's season. They were semi-finalists. They came in 4th place, and they are JJ Hamlet, Jamie Hensley, Josh Cuthbert, and George Shelley. The history of Union J during X Factor times is kind of hard to explain, so I'm gonna take what I wrote on my Tumblr. How Union J came to be / X Factor journey. JJ, Josh, and Jamie auditioned as a group called Triple J, singing Rihanna's We Found Love. George Shelley auditioned as a solo act, singing Britney Spears' Toxic. Both groups went on to boot camp. Although George's boot camp auditions were never aired, Triple J sang Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger in a sing-off against another boy group called GMD3. At the end of boot camp, Triple J and GMD3 had to face off yet again to compete for the final spot in judges' houses. Triple J sang Chris Brown's Yeah 3 Times and against GMD3, who sang Rascal Flatts' God Bless the Broken Road. In the end, GMD3 made it to judges' houses, and Triple J were sent home. Between boot camp and judges' houses, one of the members of a group called Rough Copy had visa problems, and the band was booted from X Factor competition. Because of this, the judges decided to bring back 2 groups, Times Red and Triple J, plus a new member, George Shelley. The group changed their name to Union J, and George even changed his name to George with a J for a couple days, but decided it didn't feel right. That's irrelevant. The group sang Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe at judges' houses for mentor Louis Walsh. Louis put them through to live shows where they competed each week for a spot in the X Factor finals. And the boys were eliminated from the competition and finished in 4th place. Yeah, so that's basically how they came to be. And then during X Factor, they sang all their different covers. They did great on the show. I saw them getting better every week. Every single week, they just got better and better. And they were in the bottom 2 a couple times. But each time, I thought was pretty interesting and pretty cool, I guess, as an X Factor contestant. Every single time there was a bottom 2, there was a deadlock, which means there was 4 judges, and that means that there was a tie, that 2 of them voted for the one act and 2 of them voted for the other. But every time Union J was in the bottom, the majority picked Union J. I'm just saying, obviously there's something special about them. So they came in 4th place. They made it to the semifinals, and we're very proud of them for that. Since then, they went on the X Factor tour. They've been working on their debut album for the past several months. Their first ever single came out on the radio. It's called Carry You. If you subscribe to my channel, you might know I did a cover of Carry You a couple days after it came out, and a certain somebody watched it and tweeted me saying that I sounded nice. So that was cool. But I really loved the song, and the first second I heard it, obviously I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I loved it. But, honestly, it's a catchy pop tune, yes, I know. Say what you will about pop music, but you can't deny that it's fun. It's an uplifting, feel-good song. You can't resist singing along to it. I don't care who you are. If you hear the song, you're gonna be singing along to it at some point. And it has a good message, too. It's basically, for me, it's about, you can be as damaged as they come. Everybody has their own problems. Everyone goes through crap at some point in their life, but people that love you and care about you, they're going to be able to carry you through it and help you, and no matter what, it's always nice to hear that there's people there for you. So it's nice to hear it coming from this band, because I love them, and they've carried me through a lot of stuff. The first week that it came out, it was number 6. That's where it debuted. It peaked at number 6, and It reached the top 3 of iTunes in the UK, so that's cool. Music video is on their YouTube account, Union J Vivo. They have 2 music videos, actually, because Carrie was featured in Kick-Ass 2. Hit Girl is talking to these other girls, and she's like, well, I don't get what's so great about boys, like, whatever. One girl's like, have you heard of Union J? Or, like, something like that. And they show the video, and she's like, what was that? I mean, they're not lying. Like, that is what will happen to you if you watch Union J. When people think that they're, like, just a spoof of One Direction, but they're not. Like, okay, they're quite similar. They have similar looking styles. They might make the same sort of pop music, but they're different. Just give them a chance. Don't be a poop face. The second single will be out soon. I heard that they're getting ready to shoot the music video soon, so that's exciting. And their album is out in October, and it's available to pre-order it. If you go to their website, unionjofficial.com, and you click on, there's a bunch of stuff on their website, you should check it out, it's really cool. If you click on official store, there's 3 different types of pre-orders. You can get the like standard album, you can get the deluxe album, or you can get the signed exclusive album, which is what I got, and they'll ship it to you. You can also, that's where you can get Carry You, the EP, so you can get it on iTunes if you live in the UK, and if you don't, you can get it from their website. You can buy it for the same amount of money, and they'll send you a download of the MP3 files. You can download it right there after you buy it. So I did that, and I have the whole EP. It comes out with the single, 2 remixes, and a karaoke track, so I'm all over that. They're going on their own tour of the UK in December and January. The Magazines and TV Screens tour. There's tickets available at unionjofficial.com, so if you go on there and there's a link, you can get tickets if you haven't already gotten them. These guys, like, I am obviously in love with them. Like, I'm in love with them, like, I love them, like, I love them a lot. They're so JJ, right? He's 25, you wouldn't think he was 25, but the guys are always, like, making fun of him for something, but he's so sweet. If you, like, watch their Twitcams, he'll be, like, reading fan tweets, and he'll, like, pick one out, and he'll say something really nice, like, under his breath, like, kind of quietly, so, like, it kind of goes unnoticed, but he's so sweet. He's such a nice guy. JJ, you are the man. You go, JJ. And then we got Jamie, who is 23, and he is the funniest person ever. He's got the powerhouse vocal. If I had to, like, describe his voice, I would say he's like the male Christina Aguilera / Beyonce. Very, like, a big personality, and he seems really sincere about, like, everything that he says. Really proud of who he is, and I think that's amazing, and I think everybody should take after him and not be afraid to be who they are, because you are who you are, and that's the way it is. And Jamie is a great role model to everybody. So yeah, we love Jamie. And then there's Josh, and Josh is 21. Josh is a bit of a special snowflake. He is very random. Most of his tweets are about, like, pigeons and, like, nipples and stuff. He has the most beautiful blue eyes in the world. He's really nice. Like, he's always like apologizing for things or, like, bringing himself down, but Josh is, like, so sweet. One time he was tweeting, like, hashtag describe Josh Cuthbert in, like, 3 words, and he was like, my teachers would have said annoying and stupid and, like, all this other stuff, and I was like, no, you're, like, hilarious, beautiful, wonderful, and a million other words that 3 words can't describe. And he was like, thanks. I'm like, you're welcome, but I'm serious, you're the shit, dude, so don't you forget it. Then we have my sunshine on a cloudy day, Mr. George Shelley. What can I say about George Shelley? George Shelley is flawless. I hear his hair is insured for $1 million. George is, like, actually sunshine. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, he is the greatest. I love him so much. He's 20 years old, but he's actually 7. He's just, I don't have words. He giggles. It's, like, the most infectious laugh you'll ever hear, and it just makes me smile every time, and my heart is like butterflies are having a wrestling match whenever he laughs, because that's how, like, He's the cutest and he's so sweet. He's always giving people hugs. He likes to watch fans' covers of Carry You, and he said mine sounded nice, so that was cool. Just really, really lovely, and he always knows how to cheer people up, and that's what I love about him, is that he's always bringing happiness to like people. Like, he's always happy-go-lucky, even when he's sad. Union J are the best. They don't try to be people that they're not. Like, they're not trying to be anything. They're not trying to be One Direction. They're not trying to be the Wanted. Like, they're Union J, and that's who they're trying to be, and that's who they are. And yeah, that's how cool Union J are. If you don't believe me, just type in Union J Twickham YouTube and you'll understand perfectly what I'm saying. Go on their YouTube page and listen to their cover of Pompeii by Bastille. You will understand that they are actually so talented, all four of them. They each contribute, they each have something different about their voices and different about their personalities, but they're all really great, and that's what makes them amazing, and that's why I love them. I have all the faith in the world in them, so I think that they're the next big boy band. Really want them to do well. I want people to like them. I want them to take the freaking world by storm. I want people to be like, Union J are the actual greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life. I think if everyone had a little bit of Union J in their life, they would be a lot happier. And if you don't like them, then you know what? Whatever. That's fine. It's more for me. But they're really cool people. They're really sweet guys. And they're really, really talented. And I think that they're going to blow all these other boy bands out of the water. That's what Union J are going to do. They're going to kick some ass. No pun intended. Go pre-order their album. Go. It's out there for pre-order right now. Go check them out. You can follow them on Twitter at UnionJWorld, and they recently got individual Twitters. I'll put them up here. Saw them. Go follow all of them because they're all really weird, but they're wonderful. If you are interested in them, then I hope that they make you just as happy as they've made me. So that's all I have to say. Enjoy!